Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Jeff Trenopole. And as always, I bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the Cincinnati Bengals, who lost again. They only have 2 wins, but it is what it is. All right, this show and every show is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. All right. For everybody on Bearcat Country, I posted this at the top of the page. We need to help out our fellow Bearcat. He's a member of the Final Four team. He's also the Bearcat broadcaster, Terry Nelson. His mother's home burnt down this weekend, and he started a GoFundMe page, and I have that at the top of Bearcat Country. So if you guys wouldn't mind and you can donate to help a fellow Bearcat out, please do. Other than that, I'm going to bring my boy in, Jeremy Dane. What's up, Jeremy? What's going on, brother? How you doing today?
Hey, doing good, man. How you doing? Love the new background, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. We're figuring out new stuff we can do here on StreamYard and try to make a more entertaining show. So, again, today is live video chats. So you can click on the top of the link in the chat row there on YouTube channel, and you can come on and join the show. John Kruger's already got a comment. What's up, John? What do you got going on here? What's the plan, Mo, with them? I don't understand.
What's the plan now with them?
Oh, you mean the Bengals?
That's what I'm guessing John's getting at. John, you should jump on, man.
Yeah, jump on the video chat.
But yeah,
Who Day? Go to YouTube, Strawberry Ice, subscribe so your name pops up. Go ahead.
Exactly. I know. I was just saying, jump on, dude, because where we go now is we pretty much got the 3rd spot locked up, which is awesome. So now if we do win, at least we're going to solidify our offensive line and then start working on a few pieces of defense that need taken care of. And we're going to be a better team again next year, just like we were this year. We out-talented a lot of teams. We had a lot more talent than a lot of teams this year. And we just couldn't pull the thread, man. We just couldn't make it happen. So I look for a big year next year from Cincinnati with Burrow or with a good backup. Either way, I can see our defense being solid, and I can see our offensive line protecting and helping out the run game.
I like this comment right here. Super Bowl 2021, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I predicted every year at the end of the year. One of these years are going to be right.
If I knew Burrow was starting first game, I may be there with you.
He's going to come back. Carl says, fire Zach now.
Carl, the man.
Yeah, there's a very good possibility that is going to happen. Me and Jeremy both believe that's what should happen. But hasn't happened yet. So we'll find out. Hey, we got our first viewer. Who Day? What's up, brother?
How you doing, guys?
Good. How you doing?
Who Day? I've watched the game and I'm not happy.
I don't think anybody is.
Well, at the first part of the game, I was thinking, I think I sent Jeff this. I said, "You watch, we'll end up beating these dudes, and we're going to go to number 4." And I really thought that. We played good the first half. Second half, teams adjust. Obviously, Taylor does not know how to adjust because it was the same. Go ahead.
I was thinking the same thing after the second half. He just didn't do anything to get them ready for the second half. And Andy Dalton lit him up.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton lit him up in the fourth quarter.
Well, and check this out. Our defense did not play that bad. I mean, we gave up 278 yards. if we did that every week, I'd take that every week easily. I'd take that and run with it until nobody could find me in the middle of the forest. I mean, I would take the 278. But
interesting, the Bengals actually did run the ball pretty well. They ran it total for 101 yards. That was actually kind of surprising of how well they did actually run the ball. One, they could hang on to the ball.
Yeah. Well, my thing on that is Travion
we left
Williams
21 points off the board.
Right.
Exactly. I mean, Travion Williams, he's going to have those rookie moments. My God, the kid ain't played ever. So he ran into the back of a lineman and the ball popped up.
He did a butt fumble.
Yeah, he pulled a Sanchez, a dirty Sanchez or whatever. No, but so that happens. But hey, he had 50 yards rushing. P. Ryan had 32. Gio must have had the rest, which Gio
didn't have much because
we're talking about maybe 20 yards or something.
I got it down somewhere. Gio had 3 attempts for 8 yards, 2.7 average.
Okay,
so he didn't get a whole lot after he fumbled. He didn't get really another shot. Which like I said, I liked it that he pulled these guys when they mess up. But the thing is that he turns around and Erickson. He doesn't pull him, he fumbles, and then the very next drive, he's out there, running the ball. So I'm like, you do that for Gio, dude, that's his first fumble in like 380 something rushes. He never fumbles the ball. And then for McKenzie to do it. So he sits those two, but then he doesn't sit Erickson. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Why, you pick and choose who you're going to sit or whatever. Anything else, Huday?
Just we do need a new coach.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement of that.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
And a offensive line.
Yeah, well, like I said, that should get fixed this year.
That'll be taken care of.
We locked up the third pick basically, so we should be able to get Sewell. And if he's as good as everybody says he is,
I hope so.
Yeah, you put him at left, you move Jonah to the right, and then you get a guard in the second round. Hopefully Davis. But we'll see.
Wyatt Davis would be that would be my dream scenario.
Michigan's playing this week against Iowa.
Michigan.
Oh, really?
They're playing Saturday against Iowa.
Yep. They got healthy.
They bailed out on us.
Yeah. All of a sudden they get healthy. Oh, we can play
quick.
now. Okay.
Boy, that was quick.
Give me a break.
What a comeback.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Huday, appreciate the call.
Thank you guys for having me on here.
You're welcome.
Man.
Take it
anytime.
easy.
Call us.
Yeah, that's funny. I didn't even know Michigan was – I thought they had just shut the whole season down. Why are they playing now? Oh, my goodness.
Why do they play at all?
Yeah. Natural, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. How are you?
Good. I mean, Zach Taylor, guys. Seems like we might have him for another year because I don't see the Brown family admitting they were wrong on this one.
That's kind of where I'm at. I hope they fire him. I don't think they're going to. But the thing is, to me, if they keep him, they've got to change something. And that's what we're talking about this on yesterday's show. You got to change the defense coordinator, offensive line coach, let Callahan call the plays, do something different. You got to do something different. You can't bring back the exact same plan, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I personally don't see – I mean, I can see where you're coming from, Natural, but as a Bengal fan and looking at the actual what needs to be done, our lease is up in 2026 – I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think we may see a little different Mike Brown this year. We may end up keeping Zach, and that's okay. But
I think we will. To be honest,
I think he really wants to get this fan base excited about something or somebody because he knows he's going to have to.
Right, because this season, the way the season has blown almost all the momentum that they built last offseason, because you had Joe Burrow coming back. Everybody's like, all right, Zach Taylor's first year. Yeah, we'll give them their chance. And then all the injuries, and then we've only won 2 games. And so all the energy and the positive stuff they built this offseason has just come crashing to an end, So it's going to be hard for them to build it back up. And like you said this before in here, it's hard to sell the fan base on the same coach again and the same coaching staff.
Yeah. Even if they do bring back Zach Taylor, who's gonna want to come and coach under Zach Taylor? Who wants to coach for a team that's 4-27-1 in 2 seasons of play?
Well, and also, I think you brought this up yesterday. It's gonna be hard to get somebody to come here when this might be the last year, for Zach. So would you leave a job to come to this one because of how, unstable it might be? Because if they bring Zach back another year, there's a good chance that will be it, if they don't win. But anything else, Natural?
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Natural, are you there? Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep, now we can hear you.
Okay. What was the last thing you said, Jeff? I'm sorry.
I was just saying that
I lost internet connection for a bit.
Yeah, I was just saying, I think you brought this up yesterday, or somebody did on yesterday's show, that if they do keep Zach and they fire somebody from the coaching staff, it's going to be hard to find somebody to come here, because Zach, it could be his last year next year, and for somebody to come here to take a job with the, it not being stable at all, which, there's no coaching job in the NFL that is stable. So, but if you take a guy who, say, it would be his first defensive coordinator job, and promoting him, he's probably going to take it because it's up in pay. And if he's a defensive coordinator, or that's what his goal is to get to that, those are the guys I think they're going to have to get. I don't know if you can get an established guy from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
And then that's going to take some time for them to implement their system and then get acclimated to their new responsibilities. It'll probably take a whole another year to get everything straight. So I think the best and the smartest decision at this point, heading towards the end of the season, is just, sorry, Zach, we got to let you go, got to start anew, because we can't. I don't know. It's hard to keep selling the fan base Zach Taylor as a head coach, and he's only won 4 games. It becomes very difficult. And then next year, same thing could happen, and we're in the same position, number 2, number 3 spot, and then it's like,
well, I'll put it to you this way: there's all right, just say that we do keep Zach, and just say they keep everybody, which I hope they don't, but they're going to fix the offensive line. So they're going that part's going to get fixed. The defense is going to get better. I think they're going to get pass rusher. So if you fix the lines on both sides, which is very doable in one offseason, you can fix that. And to me, that's the biggest problem with the team. If you fix that, then there's a good chance that, there's a very good chance, as long as Zach doesn't screw it up, that, he would have no excuses for, well, it's this or it's that. Like, no. Everything's fixed. You got no reason to not be good. So moving forward, that could be the hype, of getting ready and get excited for the season, and Joe Burrow coming back. And, so Joe Burrow comes back behind a new line. We got pass rushers. We got this, hopefully that's what's going to happen next year. So that's kind of the hope I'm trying to give people if Zach Taylor stays, that, the issues that they're having should be fixed in one offseason, because they fixed a lot last year. They just didn't fix enough. So I'm not saying keep Zach or anything. I'm just saying that what will happen if, he stays. That's what he has to work with.
Yeah, and whether it's Zach Taylor or anybody, like you said, Natural, it's going to be a learning process. But whoever comes to Cincinnati is going to be completely excited, man. Don't think that somebody wouldn't want to come here, because let me tell you something. To be able to work with Joe Burrow, to see T. Higgins, Joe Mixon, a defense that is, Trey Wayne's lockdown corner out for the year. Reader run stuffer, out for the year. I mean, we get all these guys back with the draft. I don't see one coach out there that would be available who would say no to Cincinnati right now. I think they'd be crazy to with Joe Burrow. I mean,
what's probably most desirable coaching job? Because it's not just Joe Burrow, but being able to bring in your own assistants and coaches is another thing that works to the Bengals' favor.
Oh yeah, if they fire Zach and they get a whole new thing, oh yeah, we can get. It's a very enticing job because, like Jerry said, you got Joe Burrow. You're gonna have you got number three pick overall. You got all these young guys, So it's a very enticing, and there's salary cap room. Like people said, the Houston Texans. Well, you got Deshaun Watson, who's a great player. But they don't have any draft picks. They traded them all away, and they got salary cap issues. So as far as that goes, I mean, if the Jets fire their head coach, which I think they're going to, he hasn't won a game yet. That one you get to go to New York and you get the number one pick. So that, I mean, to me, the Jets and the Bengals, if they fire both their coaches, which I think they will, I don't know if the Bengals will fire theirs or not. I'm pretty sure the Jets will. Those would be the two, I think, most enticing jobs out there.
Yeah, and the way I look at it is the Bengals, if you've ever been to a big city and you see these skyscrapers being built and they've got the metal all the way to the top and it's solid and it's beautiful, but it's not finished yet. It doesn't have the windows. It doesn't have the offices inside it. That's kind of what I think when I think about the Bengals.
The Bengals are at now, yeah.
Yeah, we have the base. We've got these talented players. So now it's time to start winning. We can't just go on talent and just say how talented we are all the time, every year, whatever. We should have won this one, should have won. We got to start doing it.
Right.
And quick.
I mean, Joe Burrow, man, those games he played this year, he looked like a top 10 quarterback already.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 100.
The throws, the reads, he was handling everything at the line of scrimmage. It was something to see out of a guy who's a rookie. And I don't know how many quarterbacks are going to come in the league and be making adjustments and
not
stuff
many.
at the line for in the rookie year. So a coach is going to want to come in, going to say, I'm going to be able to run my offense. The only thing is with Joe Burrow is the deep ball, man. We need to get that going because
he was that's the thing. And they were starting to get that before he got hurt. They were starting to get that.
Yep.
But on that note, Natural, I gotta let you go. We got some other people that want to jump on, but as always, I appreciate the call, brother.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Nat.
All right, let's go. Dallas, you were next in line. I'll get to you in a second, Tony.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, Dallas? How you doing, brother?
It's Buckeye week.
It is.
Uh-huh.
Sadly, 11 o'clock.
Hey, look.
Oh, and then threw him on
Dallas,
too. Okay.
Dallas, Tony. You guys could talk.
Talk like this.
Man, that hat.
What's
you get a Super Bowl suit with that?
The friggin' the audio is bad.
Can you hear me?
You're choppy. You're choppy, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, you got Hey, I won't stay on long then just because it's like this sometimes. I just wanted to say about the whole pull and Bernard yesterday. I mean, I get sometimes when you pull the guys when they're just screwing up all day, but it was like 800 something touches. The guy hadn't fumbled, so you pull him for that?
Yeah, he pulled him. He only got 3 attempts all day. That was it. After that, he only got 3 attempts.
He's back in, man. He's your go-to right now since Mixon's not in there. I understand that he fumbled, but come on, man. Any good coach is going to put that right back out there and do your job. Go out there and do it. Don't you miss him and everything else. That just gets in their head for next time. And Gio hasn't fumbled since they said like 2014 or something. And you pull him for that? I don't know if it's a personal feeling, Zach Taylor, but that was just stupid, man. That was dumb.
That was a dumb move. I did like to see Travion Williams, and I thought he was pretty impressive, really. other than the butt fumble. But you know,
the butt fumble.
And Piron played pretty good, but Bernard should not have been out of that game after 3 carries. That you're right, Tony.
Well, 3 carries total of the game. That's all he got the entire game.
Yeah, game. I thought that. I understand trying new people right now. Get them in there, see what they can do. But just to only give Bernard that little bit of a shot, I thought was ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Where are you at? Where are you at, Dallas? Where are you at with it?
All right, so let me ask you guys a question. All right,
What's
so
up?
what was the sole purpose of drafting Joe Burrow? What was our reasoning for drafting Joe Burrow?
To win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, to make the Bengals better, right?
Right.
To win football games. So getting rid of Zach Taylor after losing Joe Burrow this year would be silly. Everyone is so against Zach Taylor right now. After Joe Burrow goes down, it's silly.
Well,
Games.
Jeremy was against him before Joe Burrow went down, so I wasn't.
Yeah, I know. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I am totally for Zach Taylor. And after Joe Burrow went down, we can't be like, we have 2 backup quarterbacks who are absolutely garbage. And you can't expect to win football games with no veteran quarterback out there who cannot lead his squad down the football field and score football games.
Dallas, I just want to ask you one thing. If you do me a favor, if you go back and watch all 90s Bengals, late 80s Bengals,
before you were
early
born.
2000 Bengals, yeah, if you will do that, you will see that Cincinnati has kept coaches.
Yeah, that's why I don't think they're going to get rid of them.
That's what, and coaches literally that were winning 6 games at the most a year were constantly.
David Shuley, he had him for 4 years, and that was ridiculous.
He got 4 years. Coslet got 3 or 4 years.
I think Coslet got 3, and then he quit, and LeBeau got 3.
A 3 LeBeau. I mean, that we always keep coaches that even if they're just not winners, and so that's all I'm saying about Zach Taylor's. We got to win, and he had last year. He could have changed a lot of things around this year, especially on the O-line. He decided not to do that. That's on him, man.
One thing I'll bring up here, Christopher just brought it up, that Brandon Allen had a 99% passer rating yesterday. To me, that I sound like I'm defending Zach again, but that to me tells you how good a coach Zach is as far as quarterbacks go, because he brought him up. He was on the COVID list. He wasn't even practicing with the Bengals. They didn't really even know him, and have his 3rd game of the year, and he's a 99% passer rating. And you said Dallas, you said both our quarterbacks are garbage. I don't think Brandon Allen was garbage yesterday. He played pretty good. He got worse when he got hurt. He just couldn't, like that last drive when they're in the end zone. He couldn't push off his back foot to drive the ball and throw it. So, I think that's part of how I think Zach. I think we can win with Zach. I really do. I think he needs to go, but if they keep, because I'm pretty sure they're going to keep him. I don't see Mike Brown firing him, so that's why I'm kind of saying it this way. If they don't fire him, which I don't think they're going to, they need to get something different in there, And I don't necessarily. I think it's more on the defensive side than anything, because the part that drove me the most nuts is not playing the 3-4 when that's what Armadillo wanted to do the whole time, And yesterday, the offensive line didn't look terrible. They actually looked pretty good. I mean, I'm not saying it's fixed at all. I always put that in there. But your 2 guards, having Spain and Serafili in there, they look pretty legit as guards. So, I mean, one thing I was saying, I don't know, I was saying on the show yesterday, me and Jeremy were talking about, I don't remember, but one thing, if the Bengals, they draft Sewell in the 1st round, and say Wyatt Davis isn't there in the 2nd round, but there's this really good pass rusher. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, maybe you go get that pass rusher and you get a guard in the 2nd round. Maybe it's just kind of what I'm spitballing here.
Well,
Hey,
just
Jeff,
go ahead, Tony.
Can I-
Go ahead.
I'm having a real hard time hearing you guys. I'm gonna get off here. I just wanted to say bye.
All right.
Thanks for having me on, man. I can hear it better when I'm listening to you guys. For some reason, I'm breaking up real
That
good
sucks.
right here.
All right, Tony.
Yeah.
Sounds good, brother. Take it easy.
Okay, bro.
Hey,
Sucks,
anyway,
man.
I gotta say, man, and, go Irish. See you, Jeremy.
Hey,
Stand out. See you guys.
There.
later.
All right.
What I would have to just come back with you on Zach Taylor, talking about bringing up Brandon Allen. Yeah, okay. Brandon
Hey.
Allen.
Chris, we got the same. I wrote this down too, but go ahead. He's 27 36, 216
Okay.
yards and one TD.
All right.
Yeah, I got it written down here somewhere.
The thing about it is, NFL.com's got him at 38 passes that he threw, but still close enough. You got a running back
Oh, here it is.
that is moving the ball.
Yep.
You've got another running back that is moving the ball. Now, this is after they fumbled, but we were moving the ball on the ground. Why Brandon Allen is any guy named Brandon Allen is throwing? I mean, 40
you can't run the ball the
passes.
entire time. They actually ran the ball
No,
pretty
but
good yesterday.
40 passes for Brandon Allen.
36, 27, 36, 217 yards and one TD is what I got written down. I mean, that's what I was saying.
I got 27 to 38. That's I don't know.
Whatever.
But
27, 36.
Still
Whatever.
close enough to 40 for me.
Yeah.
I
I
just
the thing is, the offense was moving the ball up and down the field. They've had this problem a lot this year. Is
but Dallas
not
sucks.
not finishing drives.
Especially
You know,
they're like dead last against the rush.
Yeah,
right?
Dallas is miserable. We couldn't even put up a 100-yard rusher on them when I think every team this year, other than 3,
Yep.
but if I'm reading, has had a 100-yard rusher on them. We put up 50 from Travion Williams. He's the highest rusher we had.
Shoot, had 3 rushing yards against them the other day.
What was that, buddy?
The Ravens had 300 rushing yards against them the other day.
Right.
There you go. So, and we can't even get
Buster,
barely to 100.
yeah. It's like,
It's
yeah. And did you watch the news conference last night or yesterday with Zach Taylor?
yeah.
That was the first time I've actually seen him not make an excuse for anything and was actually genuinely upset.
Oh, he was pissed yesterday.
That's what he needs to do then. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's beyond frustrated, dude, because everything they're trying to do is not freaking working. So,
he needs to not be happy. Like, he's always smiling and always like, oh yeah, we need to be better.
well, that was Marvin Lewis. Yeah, we gotta do better, guys. We gotta do better. It's okay. It's okay. We just gotta play better. We got to do our job better.
Zach's a lot like that, though.
Yeah.
Mike Zimmer, you need to be cussing up a storm. You need to be getting on and getting
The
out.
hat would be gone. Poof.
Yeah,
The headset would be halfway across the 50-yard line.
exactly. Like
Yeah,
that.
it wouldn't be a talent show, that's for sure.
Christian says, I don't know how true this is, but I've been hearing among the fan base that Armadillo isn't coming back next year.
Well,
Like I said, if they keep Zach, they got to change somebody, and he's probably the one that's going to get the axe, in my opinion.
Oh, I think him plus for sure. I mean,
mustering.
That's for you guys.
Crown, you crazy as hell, man. Northwestern. We're about to show you go. You're going to go to Northwestern, turn back around, go home. All mad, getting mad at your wife, your kids, angry.
All right, Dodge. You got anything else, brother?
No, that's about it.
All right, dude. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining, buddy.
All right. Yep. See you, buddy. All right. Now, this is one thing I brought up while you guys were talking about. Anthony brought this up. So you guys talk about Armadillo, but the defense actually played pretty well yesterday, which they actually They actually did. I mean, they had a couple. If you guys ever follow us on the game chat on Bengals Nation, they had two really good third down stops. Third down, what? Good.
Yeah, and they only give up 272 yards. I mean,
right. I mean, and for being put in the bad position that they were, and this is what's killing me. This reminds me of the Bengals of the '90s. We're not winning, but toward the end, we start winning games and we keep the damn coach. So we're all finding that. Well, this is happening good. But we're still not freaking like you said yesterday. I want winners. I want to win.
That comment about Erickson, I just want to agree. I have no idea. I understand that once every 110 times he gets the ball, he might do the little jitter, and take one to the house. But he's almost an embarrassment being back there. And that's another thing. I have no idea what Zach Taylor sees in him when you have a John Ross, you have a Darius Phillips.
Yeah,
you
Ross
have
is still hurt, though.
What's that?
Ross is still hurt.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, but throughout the year. I mean, he's been out there the whole year. And we had Ross, we've had Darius Phillips, and then, of course, he just got hurt, who's one of the best in the league. But it just little things to me that I just do not understand.
Right. All right, Keith said, who else would like to see the Brownies win out and the Squealers lose out? Both will be like Calipari recruits. One and done in the playoffs, but I'd love to see Schittsburg just fall off the map.
Me too.
We were watching the game last night, and it was awesome watching Buffalo. Buffalo beat the Steelers, beat the Squealers. It was awesome. I love it. I love it. It was great.
Yep.
Actually, that's Anthony guy. He said we even outgained them. Yeah, in rushing. Yeah, our total yards.
Yeah.
But we said that a lot in these stats this year. Yeah. Let's see here. Where's total yards at? Total yards. Yes. We had 309 total yards. They had 272 total yards. So, I mean, we beat them in almost every damn stat again, except the freaking score, the one that counts.
And what did I keep saying?
Done that a lot.
I said, winners. You can tell that the talent is with Cincinnati. There's just something there that's not allowing them to win. You could tell yesterday we were the better team. We ended up losing 30-7. I'm not saying we're the better team because I'm a homer. I'm saying because I see this talent. I see these guys making plays and what they can do. Mm-hmm. But why is it not? Well, now, we don't have Burrow, so that's why it's not clicking on offense. But
like I said, I want to give Zach credit where it's due. To bring Brandon Allen up to speed as fast as he did, to get Brandon Allen in his third game to play as good as he did, I think is really good.
Yeah, he's been around for a year now or so, ain't he? I mean,
no, they just picked him up in the offseason, or this is the first year with him.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. But I mean,
But he wasn't even practicing or nothing. He was the COVID quarterback.
What's up, guys?
Oh, okay.
What's going on, Robert? What's up, brother?
What's up, bro?
Let me back out, Ray, join you. I lost all sound.
All right, come on back in.
You got it.
Freaking internet.
I know.
All right, let's see here.
Mine will be kicking off here before long.
Probably. Crown says, "What do you guys think about the Florida Gators throwing the shoe?" LOL. They throw a shoe? They lost. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, I loved watching them suffer. I mean,
yeah, we lost in the biggest stat. Yeah, turnovers. I mean, I said this yesterday. Yeah. If we don't start the game 3 consecutive drives, turning the damn ball over, that's and that's the thing. I love knowing what the stat is, but whoever wins the turnover battle usually wins the game, and we lost it right off the bat.
Yep.
All right, Robert's back. Let's see how is it? Nope, he's gone again. Never mind.
Well, jump on, Robert, whenever you can, man.
He's having internet issues. Yeah, Taylor knew Allen from the Rams practice squad. Oh, yeah, he knew him. Yeah, I'm not saying he didn't know him, but to bring him up to speed to get him that ready to play for as good as he did, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we lost 30-7. I'm not happy. Period.
No, I'm not happy.
But
Brandon Allen looked for being a start and not being, a quote unquote regular. He didn't do that bad.
Yeah, and I wanted to let you know that too, because yes, the much better choice over Finley, because I think if Finley started, I don't think I could watch.
No. Well, you saw him in the game. He came in back-to-back sacks. He doesn't get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
That's one thing. That's one thing I will put that on Duke and Zach. They traded up to get him. I don't know what in the world they saw in him. They traded up to get him.
Don't even get me started. I forgot about that.
Now, here you go. Darius Phillips can kick return too. There's lots of guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Phillips has done it. He's done it. And he's returned them for touchdowns. Why is Erickson back there fumbling around the ball, tiptoeing? That's all he does when he catches it. He starts doing this little tippity tip tap. And it's ridiculous. There's no reason that he's the best punt returner. He's not, period. There's no reason involved. He's not the best punt returner.
Fire Zach Taylor. What's up, man?
Who we got?
What's up? What's up?
How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Oh, Fire Zach. What's up, man?
Well, I just changed my name. I'm Carl Hensley. I've been in here.
Hey, Carl. What's up, buddy?
Cool deal, man.
Yeah, I know who you are. What's going on?
Not much. I figure Erickson is another Jeremy Hill fumbles in key moments.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right. That's true.
Yeah. You posted it out there. I saw that. Yeah, because we don't need to go back to 2015, but Jeremy Hill is the reason that whole thing started.
Yeah.
He lost the damn fumble.
Yeah.
And, that's all it takes. If we were in the middle of a playoff run and we played like we did yesterday, I mean, with the fumbles and no second half adjustments, and it was all around unbelievable. And it's still unbelievable that Erickson's back returning punts, and there's other things I could go on about that I don't understand why we're not using faster, better players who have done it before.
Right.
Yeah. And if I'm the Bengals, I'm just setting every key player stay healthy for next season.
Right. I'm with you on that. But that's why I've said I don't think Joe Mixon should see the field, because I think this is 3 games. He can come off the IR now and play in the last 3. But I'm like, nah, just go home and relax and chill.
Yep.
Bring him back next year.
And if you ain't going to sign AJ Green back, just let him stay on the field. Play.
Yeah, he actually had a pretty good game yesterday. I mean, I made some catches. He showed up. I mean, it's still not AJ Green type of game, but
we used to see
6 catches for 62 yards and a touchdown. I mean, that's an average game for AJ, but it's his best game of the year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He's not almost. No, he showed up. He made some plays. It's not the AJ Green of old, and I don't think at this point we're going to see it anymore. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see.
There's moments. There's moments that you say, "Oh, that's AJ right there. He's back," and then the next play, he's just completely taking off. So you're like, "What the hell now? What's going on?"
They did Giovanni wrong.
Who?
Oh, Giovanni
Bernard.
Yeah, Gio. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, somebody said on the comments here in chat row that it was a running. It was planned that way. I'm like, planned to get 3 carries because he had concussions. Like, I don't think it was planned, but I haven't heard that.
He fumbled the ball. We've only won 2 games. The season's about over. They brought in some younger guys, gave him some time. P. Ryan, who's already had some, but Travion Williams as well. And like I said, I think Travion Williams shined. I really do. I think Pirine showed a little bit.
Oh, P. Ryan, yeah. I didn't realize how good a college running back P. Ryan was. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, college he was. He hadn't showed it in the NFL yet, but
he was Mixon's. He was Mixon's, or not Mixon's. Anyway, he was part of a 2-back system in Oklahoma. I can't remember who.
Was it Mixon? That's where Mixon came from.
Yeah, him and Mixon was teammates in college.
Yeah.
Maybe that is, okay, yeah, I'm right then. Okay, I was trying to talk myself out of being right.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They was there the same year.
All right, Carl.
I got you, bro. Cool.
I'll let you go, but thanks for joining the show, brother.
No problem. I'll see y'all later.
All right,
Hey.
take it easy.
Anytime.
Okay, let's see here. We had some more kind of the chat. I'm sorry, guys. The chat's blowing up, and I'm trying to find the ones. Okay, here you go. This is one I thought was interesting. If it bring it up, there you go. LaShawn, what people fail to realize is these players are playing for their job next year, not the coaches. I'm definitely not convinced these players like none of the coaches. Even AJ changed his tune. Shake my head. Yeah. I mean, I put it this way. I've seen enough bad Bengal games here, bad Bengal teams where they don't like the coach and they quit, you know. And that's one thing I'll give these guys. They haven't quit now. I'm not saying they're playing for Zach. The thing is, they're NFL coach, they're NFL players. They want to freaking win. So, I mean, you know, they're going to try to win. To think these guys are not trying to win just to win a game, you know, they're all out there fighting their butts off for that.
And it's sad too, you know, that they are actually trying to win, and we just can't.
Christopher says Finley was a great QB in college.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Joe Burrow great, but decent. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
like I said, he's not shown it at all, and it's not like he hasn't been given the opportunity. He was given the opportunity. He had 4 starts last year, 3 starts, and yeah. I got a feeling you're about to cut out because you just jumped on me.
Did it jump? Could be,
but you're still here.
40 minutes.
All right. Okay, this one. Every time I bring up 2015, somebody's got to say something. Like he says, I still say that was not a fumble. Hills, the 2015 playoffs, officials did what they always do. They screw the Bengals and gift it to the Squealers.
True.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I don't even want to talk
That
about that.
fumble really is what done it, but what happened after was even just really added to the. I personally think they would have went down and scored on us and got that field goal either way, but that didn't help. 15-yard penalties per pick.
Dude, there's barely any time left. All they had to do is run the ball.
Literally.
They could have just ran the ball and ran the timeout. We win.
Yep.
All right. The Natural says need to give Jaquez Patrick a look.
There's another young buck. Yep.
But that's another thing too. You got to look. I mean, they gave I kind of said something yesterday about how they pulled Adeniji and put Fred Johnson back in there. And I also think a lot of this is they are trying to find out what these young guys can do. I think Adeniji moving forward is going to be a guard. I don't think he's a tackle, but I think he's a solid guard. I think he can be a solid backup. You know.
Yeah.
But there's like I said, there's a very good chance that our offensive line is going to get fixed really, really quickly.
I don't think it's
if Sewell is as good as everybody says he is, as good as he is. What I've seen him on tape, he's almost a can't miss. Yeah. Allen and AJ had a couple of misreads, but there was one of those plays. Allen threw it deep while AJ ran out route. Yep, it went incomplete, no doubt. That would have been a touchdown if AJ had seen what Allen seen. Yeah, I know exactly what play you're talking about.
Yep, me too.
No. Yep. All right, Robert's back on. Let's try this again, Robert. Hang on, let me get this. Nope, Robert's gone again. Yeah, he's having problems. He said getting feedback in his phone. I have no control what it sounds like when you guys on here. I mean, it's.
Find more bars, Robert. Find more bars.
It's your
not the
your
drinking
time. Bengals report. What's up, brother? Who day?
All
All right. Let's see here. Christopher's got some more stuff by Ryan Finley. Ryan Finley career stats: 938 of 1,046 completions, yards, 63 TDs, 30 INTs, pass rate over 140. Yeah. So yeah, he was good in college, but he has not shown it at all in the NFL. All right, Robert, you there?
Hey,
All right, guys. I'm just putting my hand over my speaker so I can hear you guys still somewhat, but I had to get rid of the headset. It kept cutting out every time I joined.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
You know, somebody brought it up a minute ago. I was reading the comment. Soon as that schmuck we got from North Carolina State come in, Brandon Allen didn't get sacked the entire game. First 2 plays with him in there, he gets sacked twice.
Finley.
Yeah.
He's a joke.
Yeah. He's unwatchable. I mean, as a Bengal fan, I never thought I would say this, but if Finley started Sunday, I would have it on in the background just because I pay for it. So, but it wouldn't. I could call Jeff. You know what I mean, and be fine without watching Ryan Finley. I mean, that's how I feel about it.
Well, if we're going to do a pre and post game show, you have to watch it so you know what the hell we're talking about.
Well,
Jeremy.
No, with Finley, who cares what we're talking about?
Right, exactly. No, I agree. It's hard. It is really hard to watch him. You know, he has not shown. I don't know why, but he hadn't shown anything. Now, Natural disagrees with me. Says that Jenajay would be an all right tackle.
Hey,
but I mean, either way. I'm saying is backup. He's not a starting. I guess a starting offensive lineman. I don't think. I think
we'll
he's
draft that tackle. Yeah, we're going to draft a high tackle.
Yeah, exactly. So what else, Robert? What's going on there?
And then to the show, right as Houday made the comment about the school up north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did not take canceled their game. They got scared and didn't want to play us.
Yep. And now they're playing this weekend.
They're playing. Go figure.
We're in the championship, and
That's
they're
right.
playing just to play.
Hey,
so
I'm looking forward to Saturday. Saturday's going to be fun. We got Ohio State at what? Are they? They're at noon, right? Big Ten.
yes, 11.
And then you got the Bearcats in prime time, baby. 8:00 ABC. Yeah. So there you go. We're getting in tonight with that.
Buckeyes should be prime time.
That should
be
honestly. I don't even think that's. I mean, honestly, I don't think it's going to be a game between Ohio State and Northwestern. To be honest, I mean, I think it's going to be a better game for UC and Tulsa, and it kind of scares me a little bit, to be honest.
Oh, you guys have already whooped them once, and
we haven't played them. We haven't played them.
Oh, that's right. They get canceled.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't played Northwestern yet either, and I never look past any team. They are in the championship game, so they are solid. I know that. Right.
So anything else, Robert?
Yeah, I just wanted to jump on and put my 2 cents in on Finley, and then heard that about the school up north. That really irritated me because now all you hear the talk about is, we couldn't play in the plus because we only played 5 games. It's our fault that the school north was scared and didn't want to play us.
Yep. Hey, read the comment on your screen, bro.
I'll read. I don't know if he's driving. I'll read it. So Michigan had number of positive COVID tests and tested 100% positive for vegans.
Vaginitis.
That part, yeah. I cleaned it up.
Well, I just said it because it's like vegetables.
Exactly.
No, I'm not driving outside of a job that I just went and looked at for a side job. So hopefully the people don't come out and see me sitting there.
Yeah.
Right. Just talking to a sports show.
Yep.
I'm just gonna tell them I'm on with E and Jeff Strawberry Ice about the Bengals.
Oh yeah, you're down there in Louisville, right? Yeah. You need to blast it out to everybody around there. Get more fans down there for me.
Yeah, man. Send anybody's hating our way. We'll take care of them.
That's the problem. Most of them are Colt fans, so I got to deal with that.
No, Jeezel.
Colt
Well, good
fans
luck, brother.
in Louisville. Wow.
All right, Robert. Well, thanks for joining the show.
I will see you guys next show.
All right, brother. See you, man.
You got it, buddy.
All right. Tony's got a comment
All right.
on
Now, question.
the team up north. Oh, let's see here. I wouldn't say Michigan was scared. They knew they were going to get throttled. It wasn't scared more than they were just trying to screw Ohio State. Yeah.
It was
they
both.
they were trying to screw Ohio State.
They were scared and they were trying to screw us. That's And luckily they didn't get their wish.
Crown just throwing it out there. Northwestern will beat Ohio State. You heard it here first from Crown, Apple Kid.
You see my face, Crown? Put it up there 100 more times. I'll give you the same one.
This one, Christopher says, anybody else concerned about our team this coming Monday night on primetime? I wish they'd flex us off of primetime because we're just going to get destroyed. I was looking so forward to that game. Monday night, primetime, Bengals, Squealers, Joe Burrow. And now I'm like, I don't even want to freaking oh my goodness.
I think it's going to be a complete bloodbath that we don't need to be put all over national TV. But you never know with the Bengals. You never know. We have won 2 games, so they could come out and play the game of their life and end up winning something like this. I mean, you never know about it. The Bengals are just that way. It's the way they are. It's the way they've always been until we actually started winning consistently. So you never know. But yeah, I think it'll be a bloodbath.
Crip says, sorry I missed the show last night, Strawberry and Jeremy D. Who's more of a quarterback, Ryan Finley or a cardboard cutout of Ryan Finley?
I'll take the cutout.
I'll take the cutout. Now, for those of you guys who may or may not know about the Ice Bar, it's a side group that we have all part of the Strawberry Ice Facebook page. And you guys can go in there and join, and all the conversation we have during the show and all this back and forth, you guys can do it on the Ice Bar. And we have a very serious poll question up there right now. And I need my barriers. I need you guys to come through for me. We have a poll question on there. It says, who's the funniest guy on the show? And for some reason, that guy, right, where you at? That way. There is winning. Now, he voted twice for his own self, so I don't really think it counts.
You can't vote twice for yourself. Look, he's already making
I think you voted twice. How you got three? 3 people think you're funnier than me.
Dude, what is this, a hanging Chad just because I'm funnier?
Oh, my goodness. Anyway, go. If that's another group you guys could join. Oh, yeah. The natural 40 Steelers 40 Bengals 3. You might be right.
I can see it. I can see it.
Eric Crown's got one for you. I know you love it when he says this to you.
Oh yeah.
Roll Tide. Roll on down the river.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know where the hell he's from anyway.
He's just Crown up a kid.
That's right.
All right, here's Crown coming, or now it's coming to your defense. They couldn't even beat Michigan State, and we throttled State by over 40 points, and that was with plenty of backups. We only had one starting lineman. So there, take that, Crown.
Perfect. Perfectly said, Dallas. Perfect.
All right, Chris has got a question for us here. If you were Zach Taylor, what would you do in preparation for this upcoming game against the Steelers, against the Squealers? Pray to God.
Let the guys stay home.
I don't know, dude. I mean, now look, the Steelers are, as we've said on the show before, are the most overhyped. Well, when they were undefeated team, and I think the Buffalo Bills showed it last night. I just don't think. I think they're going to come. They're going to flex on us. They're going to throttle us, and we're just gonna have to show up, take our beating, and go home. Unfortunately, I wish I had a better answer for you, but I just don't. Big E, what's up?
The Big E.
Big E. What's up, guys? My honest opinion, I doubt the Bengals score a point Monday. Dude, they might not. Because that's one thing. The Steelers, our defense is pretty good. Pretty good. All right, my boy. I knew I liked Crown. He voted for me. Yeah.
Crown,
right.
what are you thinking, dude? Crown, now you're going down. It's on now, dude.
Fan. Yeah, he's Bearcat
it's
fan.
On now.
Us cats got to stay together.
I would highly suggest everybody to vote for the right guy. Okay,
yeah,
I just want to put it that way.
Look at the name of the show. It's Strawberry. See, look, Strawberry. Not Jeremy D. Tony says the Bengals should just forfeit.
Yeah, exactly.
That might be their best plan.
Well, we might get a field goal, but then the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man didn't come out. So I'm thinking, I looked and I said, wait a second, this guy's not got a beer gut. Who is this? This is Seibert from Cleveland that we had just signed. I didn't even know we signed this guy.
Yeah, we signed him after after week 1, I think, or week 2 when Fat Randy missed the field goal against the Chargers. We signed him then.
So, I seen him come out there, but when he kicked the ball, it looked like Stay Puft Randy.
Yeah, because he just about missed it.
Yeah, he doinked it off the crossbar and it went in.
It was a double doink. All right, and Natural's got a good one. Just run the offense or run the Wildcat. Maybe that'll catch him off guard, meaning the Bengals.
Yeah. Every play.
Right. Hey, Chad, the group is blowing up. All right, I gotta try to get that off there. Get off. Okay. You guys, I love it when you guys jump on the show, but you make it way harder on me. But I appreciate it. No, jump on, make your comments. It's awesome.
Yeah, jump on live with us, guys, if you get something to say.
Oh, dang it. That's not the one I was clicking on. Dang it. There. Crown needs some more crown after his comments.
My boy, Anthony.
Wait, what about vote
my boy?
Me?
I hope
Come on, Anthony. Come on.
I hope I'm right on this, but if he's meaning what I think he's meaning, my boy.
I think he's talking about the votes. He should be.
That's what I'm thinking. My boy.
Bull crap. Sheesh. Go get my feelings hurt here. Totally kidding. If you do this show, you cannot get your feelings hurt because people say lots of weird stuff. All right, Christopher.
We would not get along at all if we had getting hurt. Trust me, y'all.
Christopher, yeah, he did. He played QB in war number 7. Okay, for the Squealers. I don't even know. You comment on something else that
Yeah, it must be something.
Something in the chat. Something in the chat. Now, the Bearcats. All right, we do some college football talk here because that's probably what's going to be a lot of this rest of this week.
The Bearcats.
Bearcats, baby. Get it right. The Bearcats. Strong.
Roar.
Bearcats. Roar. They're playing Saturday night. And tomorrow night, the more important thing, tomorrow night is the college football rankings. Now, with Florida losing and UC not playing again, now last week we didn't play, and they jumped us by Iowa State, a 2-loss team, which is ridiculous. Now, Florida lost. I think the Bearcats should at least jump up to at least to 7. I mean, or 6,
Definitely.
I mean, they should be right behind. To me, they should be right behind Texas A&M, because we're not going to jump Texas A&M. I know that. So Texas A&M is 5. We should be at least 6, I think. I don't think it's going to happen, but that's where I think it should be. And if they win, or when they win Saturday night, it's going to solidify, that as 6th in the country, hopefully. But that also helps Ohio State with Florida losing, because that's one of our team that can't jump them. I don't think they're going to jump, because I was saying before is if Florida beats Alabama, that was going to be a hard thing or a worrisome thing for the Buckeyes, I think. Now with Florida going to have 2 losses, and if they lose to Alabama, that'll be 3 losses. They got no shot.
Yeah, my only thing with that is, even if we win the championship, and even if we win by 2 or 3 touchdowns, I can still see the committee right now just bringing A&M or somebody crazy in front of us, just like they have always done, really. But just they'll make the excuse we didn't play enough games, blah blah blah, and that's how it'll end.
Yeah, Anthony agrees with me. They'll be back at 6. I think they should be at 6. So we'll find. We won't find out.
They should be. Yeah,
we won't find out till tomorrow night. But let's see. What is this? What you got, Tony? It says Jeremy making fun of the Bearcat mascot. He does not realize what his mascot is, right? Yeah, a worthless nut.
Hey, man. Brutus, man.
Brutus.
He may be a worthless nut, but we all are.
Yeah. What's up, Anthony? What's going on, brother?
What's up, guys?
What's going on, buddy?
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, you guys should be back at 6.
I think so. I don't know why we wouldn't be. But I didn't think they should drop us last week either. So,
well, think. What happens if Notre Dame rolls Clemson in the ACC championship?
That'd be 2 losses for Clemson.
Yep, and they're out. They'll be out.
They should be out, yeah. But the thing is, the committee's going to do. This is what the committee's going to do. They lost that game because Trevor Lawrence wasn't in there. That that's
don't matter.
Their excuse. Well, I know.
Their backup played pretty well that game.
I know, but I'm just saying that could be their excuse to not jump them out. I mean, they shouldn't. If they lose, they should be gone.
Yeah, they're out. I think they're out.
Yeah. So, I mean, if that happens, the Bearcats are at 6. It will be at 5.
I don't see them putting Texas A&M in at 4 just to get rolled by Bama again. They want Bama to mop us.
Yeah, true. See, that's what worries me is that they're going to take Texas A&M and jump them over Ohio State, even after we have watched this thing already, and it was a debacle.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I can still see them putting them up there again to go play them again to get beaten again.
Yeah.
And you got a Buckeyes team that's young.
It's like 2015.
But, hey, exactly. But
except Master Teague.
Exactly right. Yep. And, we may not win either. We may not beat them. We may not win the national championship.
Shootout. I think it'll be a shootout.
Yeah. Yep. But I think we deserve that chance rather than another Texas A&M Alabama game, 42-17.
If we get bumped to 3, that helps us because then we'll get Notre Dame. So, and Notre Dame can't beat us for nothing. So,
yeah, I don't think so either. But I'm definitely with you on that, though, 100%. I mean,
Seth says they've won 5 games. Talk about the Buckeyes, I'm pretty sure.
Well, they won 5 games, but how the Big Ten has everything set up. They botched everything with us.
They botched
everything the whole year.
Yeah, they screwed the whole thing up.
Screwed everything.
I want to bring it back to the Bearcat talk here because you brought up a good point. Is if Notre Dame does roll Clemson, they pull Clemson out. You don't think that they'll put Texas A&M in there above? You think they'll put us in there instead of Texas A&M?
Yeah, I think if Clemson loses, you deserve your shot if you blow out.
Well, I think we deserved a shot, but I will be surprised because
why not the COVID year though? Why not this year put a little team in there to prove a point?
I said that. Yeah, I've said that. I mean, I've said that. This is why the year I think they should have expanded the playoffs because of COVID and and everything else. But it's all comes down to money. Texas A&M probably has more money, more fan base than we do. As far as football goes. I mean, I agree with you. I hope they do. I think they should. I'm just trying to be a realist when it comes to the Bearcats, or they're probably not going to. But I mean,
there's a pretty good shot you'll probably jump Texas A&M because of the conference championship game.
Right.
And after Florida,
well, that's the other thing. That's the other thing that kind of scares me because we haven't played in a month. I mean, it'll be a month since we played. The last game we played was against Central Florida, and that was in November. So that was before Thanksgiving. So that's what does scare me going into this championship game that we haven't played. Now Tulsa hasn't played. I don't think they played either. Maybe they did play. I don't
think they played. They played one game before your game got canceled. That was it, I think.
Okay, so both of those got a big gap. So that makes you feel a little better then.
But the whole thing with the Tulsa game is it got canceled. It got rescheduled twice.
Yeah, right.
Rescheduled twice, and then they cancel it the week of.
Yep.
So you could have throttled them then. You could throttle them again, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't even know how is Tulsa even good this year, even though
they're
ranked?
They're ranked to 24th. I can't even tell you I've watched a game of them, to be honest. I haven't, but I know they're ranked, so it'll be like the second or third team that we played this year that was ranked when we played them. But everybody else.
Did you see that video with Fickle that they had with them on
Which
TV? I don't know. Someone who was interviewing. He said, really, with all the Power 5 schools, like a team like theirs will never get to be put in there unless they give them the chance to play them.
Right. Oh yeah, I agree with that. We got it. I mean, if it happens, if this happens, and UC does get in there, and just say my dream, dream scenario, they win, dude. This would be huge for the Bearcats. I mean, huge if they could win a game in this against whoever they play. It would be, I mean, it would make the Bearcats a more lucrative and more shinier object to the Power 5 conferences to try to get them in there, because we have we're already there. I think we got a top 25 football program. I think
it's going to kill recruiting is what it's going to do.
Yeah,
it's going to kill recruiting for you guys if you win a game. If you win a playoff game, you're going to kill it in recruiting after that.
Oh yeah, and Luke's already killing it. I mean, Luke's got two of the best back-to-back recruiting classes in UC history. So he's already killing it. I mean, he would do it even more. But I'm just saying, to get out of the AC, if you have a top 25 football program, and we're going to have a top 25 basketball program. I know they lost on Saturday, a tough one to Tennessee. But if you got that, you're the two biggest money makers, and we got the facilities now. Nippers up, and they got the new Fifth Third Arena. I mean, we're pretty legit to move.
The soccer stadium's pretty neat too.
Yeah, yeah, that's very nice too. So it's all getting set up for that to happen. Because I think if they ever do expand, I really do think UC is probably the number one team to go. But
I would think so. That's my opinion.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I'm gonna let you go. We got Dallas trying to jump back on here, but I do appreciate
have
you.
a good one, guys.
Hey, show, good man. Talking to you, bud.
Take it easy. Yep. What's up, Dallas? What's going on?
Talking crap here about the Buckeyes.
Who is?
We got Mr. Tony here, and
he always does.
And we got Crown. Who's Crown? Who's this guy?
I don't know. He won't get on camera.
He won't get on camera. He just likes to say fire the coach and talk bad about the Buckeyes. I don't know.
You want to jump on?
Low.
Come on, Crown.
What's up? Get low.
There we go.
There's get low. Get low. Get low. Get
low.
Get low. Get low. Get low. Get low.
Yo, Jeremy, what's up, group? Strawberry Ice Crew. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I wish he could do video chat, but from the Bahamas, the internet isn't very good. What's up, Dallas? Sorry.
I don't think if Notre Dame does beat Clemson, which is very unlikely, because if you think about the defense is a very offensive game shootout back whenever Clemson and Notre Dame played last time. But if you really think about it, I don't think it'll be that way again. Just because, but maybe it will be. I don't know. Both teams suck, so either way, we're gonna win. But I'm just saying, because Notre Dame sucks, Clemson sucks. That's right, Tony. Notre Dame sucks.
Tony, he got a comment here. Said, honest opinion, the top four are already set. Unfortunately, if Notre Dame beats Clemson, again, I still think Clemson is in. I kind of am with Tony on that. I don't think they'll keep Clemson out. I mean, because they will say, they want them in, and they'll say, well, they lost because Lawrence wasn't there. And I know Anthony's got a good point that he played really well. You know, the backcourt played well, but
That'd be 2 losses, though. I mean,
Yeah.
that would make me sick.
Yeah, I mean, they let 2 lost teams in before.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they let them in before.
An undefeated Buckeyes team, champion.
But when they've let those 2 lost teams in, that's because there wasn't that many undefeated teams. I mean, UC is a legit undefeated team. They've played everybody. They've beat everybody pretty soundly, too. So, I mean, they've done everything they possibly can do. So, I'll tell you this. I would be rooting like crazy for Notre Dame to beat Clemson for the chance of this. But the thing is, it all depends on tomorrow night where they put the Bearcats. If they put them at 6, they got a shot. If they don't move them, then they don't have a shot. They're not going to jump them. They're not going to go from 8 all the way up to the top 4. It ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
So it all depends on what happens tomorrow night.
Like, yeah, they're not going to put Cincinnati in. Like,
I don't think they're going to.
Yeah.
It's all going to depend on, and then also it's all going to depend on if how bad they beat Tulsa, and then it all depends on the games after that. Once all the championship games are done,
right?
After that, it's all going to depend up to that.
Yeah, they got to throttle. They got. We've had to do that all year. We got to beat everybody by as big a margin as they can. You know,
yeah. You got to beat everybody soundly.
We got to whoop that ass is what we got to do.
Soundly whoop that ass.
Yeah. I watched ESPN yesterday, and they were like,
oh, no.
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Street fight.
I'm going to try it again. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Dallas, I ain't coming at you right now, dude. We'll let the game speak for themselves. But go back with the whole what I said about Clemson being in, even if they lose, it's going to happen, man. It's all about money. You can't tell me right now if Bama had 2 losses this year, they wouldn't be in. You know they would be. Yeah. It's just, unfortunately, that's how it works. Even with this year, being COVID and all that stuff, you know, a lot of people might be Ohio State should be in there. Fairness, I don't think they should, but as the best teams, yeah, I think they're still one of the best teams. Unfortunately, I do, but I think one of the best teams.
I mean, this is what I said.
Who's one of the best teams?
Notre Dame and Clemson sucks. Come on, man. They don't suck. You might. I mean, that's your young pride coming out. I get it. Let your young pride come out. They just have fun with your team and make sure they win everything. Awesome, but you know what? Notre Dame does not suck. Clemson does not suck. Alabama does not suck. And Ohio State does not suck. And that's your top 4 teams right there. And that's how it's going to be after this weekend, I promise you.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've got the Buckeyes in the top 4.
He's saying the top 4 is not moving. It's what the top 4 is now is the way it's going to be.
That's fair enough. That's a good analogy for it.
If Clemson loses, they will still be in there, but they will be at number 4. And I believe Ohio State and Notre Dame will play at 2 and 3.
Yeah. Yeah, those.
I know, man. Your top 4 is set right now. It's not going to change.
Flip-flop. Yeah, they're just going to flip-flop them. I mean,
okay, so Clemson, if they lose to Notre Dame, and it's a close game, or vice versa, if Notre Dame loses to Clemson and it's a close game, Notre Dame's still in too. But if Notre Dame were to throttle Clemson, so I don't see happening, but if they throttle Clemson, maybe there's a shot that Clemson might not be in. Maybe, but I still doubt it. And I don't think I think it's going to be a close game, and it ain't going to be no ass whooping from either team.
Well, I personally think if you all beat them for a second time, I know what you're saying, but for the committee to literally sleep at night, to have the same team beat somebody else twice in a row, and we don't know the outcome. Could go the other way too. We don't know.
Yeah.
But twice in a row and still leave them in front of other undefeated teams, you know, that's why I can't stand the committee.
Right. It's a committee. I don't think it's right, but like I said, Clemson is playing. Clemson is, to that committee right now, is playing undefeated. Because there's that asterisk that they lost to Notre Dame without Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
That's what's going for them right now. And the funny thing is that Trevor Lawrence has never put up a game that their backup did that day. Their backup throttled shit, man. Their backup of 400-something plus yards, better than Trevor Lawrence has ever done in his career against a pretty solid Notre Dame defense. You know what I mean? So my thing about that is that it's unfortunately when you say if you're on a committee you can sleep at night, well, those guys can't sleep at night. They're getting their money. That's all it's about.
Very
They're
true.
getting paid. They don't care. They can sleep at night because they can wake up the next day knowing, hey, I can do whatever the hell I want to do. I'm rich. I can do what I want. I don't care.
Yep.
I mean, unfortunately, that's what it's all about. Do I agree? No.
What do you got?
I think you should be up there?
What do you got, Dallas? These two old guys have been talking the whole time. What do you got?
Well, I just feel like I think Clemson could possibly get kicked out, and maybe I feel like North Carolina. Well, not North Carolina. I don't know why I said that. I watched ESPN, and they said that they even feel like that there's they said that UC
Notre Dame, UC.
Yeah, no. Cincinnati has the potential to be as good as anybody in the top four, and like watching them play throughout the whole season, they had one of the better defenses in the whole.
That is true. Yeah, they do have a very good defense.
I've seen what you're talking about too. I know.
They compete, and so there's no reason why they should be up there as well. So if Clemson does lose to Notre Dame, they shouldn't be in the top four, and you should put that spot. And that's exactly what I said. And so I totally agree with them. They're undefeated. Why?
They should be in the top four.
Yeah,
if
but
that happens down there,
they won't be.
In the top four.
Yeah, because if
I
disagree
that they shouldn't be. I think they will be.
Yeah, and because if Notre Dame wins, then they win it's ACC, right? ACC, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
The conference championship winners, not and if UC wins, they're the conference champion winners.
Right. Yeah. That should. I mean, that's one thing I think that you should at least have to win your conference to get into the final four. You should.
I agree.
Conference champion winners.
I don't think it's going to happen if Clemson loses. I agree with you guys 100%. I think it should happen. I just don't think it wants it.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's going to. That's really unfortunate. That's the thing about the committee right now. And that's unfortunate.
Crypt Keeper's got a message for you. Hey, Tony, have you seen the interview with Joe Montana saying Rudy sucked and nobody liked him?
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll get cricket one better. I went to high school at Moeller, and a guy named Robert Tall, he was an offensive lineman that played with Rudy, and he was one of my teachers. He was actually one of my history teachers, and he said, Rudy sucked. Okay. I get it. Fine, Rudy sucked, but guess what? I mean, the guy didn't play. He sucked. That's why he didn't play. And they just felt bad for him. A lot of stuff in that story is true. There's a couple things in that story, like the whole putting the jersey on the desk. That didn't happen.
Right.
A couple things, but guess what? He was carried off the field. He did get the sack. He did, get out. That's true. But I heard personal from a teacher that played with guy personally, and said he made a class with him one day and said, "Yeah, Rudy's not that great." He was kind of, we all kind of made fun of him sometimes, but he said at the end of the whole thing, they respected him because he never gave up, and he was just at it, man. He was just out there to bust his butt, and he knew he wasn't going to play. He was out there and he was tackling them.
Can you imagine being him and going through all that, and now your whole life and a movie and is completely around your?
He's made a lot of money from that, from just being Rudy.
By being mediocre.
Right.
Other than Notre Dame fans, who may have known him before, now he's nationally known. Everybody knows who he is. He's got goes around speaking all the time, making buku.
Oh yeah.
Good for him.
Just showing up and, hey, it's Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you, I've gone to Notre Dame games and people will chant that stuff. It's crazy. They don't do it in the stadium anymore, but you're out. There's a place called Irish on the Green. You go up there and hang out and drink and have fun before the game. It's a constant chat, man. It really is. I mean, that's it.
It's
You
good
know
money.
what?
You can get it.
Whoever's not a cricket or an Ohio State fan, do you got any movies out there that's inspirational or no? Because of, Notre Dame does, and that gives you motivation. And I watch Rudy every year. Every year I watch Rudy before that season starts, right before the first game.
Hey, I hope it helps you because you're going to need it if you play against us. Beautiful,
Jeremy, you know what?
Beautiful speech, but just being honest.
If we get in and we play you guys in a half and speed 2 and 3, we play Ohio State, we are doing a live stream or some kind of live chat with each other during that game. And I'll tell you what, bud, when Notre Dame's on, my phone is off and my phone is nowhere near ever. But it's happened. And Dallas, you're on there too, buddy. 100%. I hope you guys will play you guys. Because you know what? Either way, if we do, it's going to shut one of us up.
Well,
Right.
I don't know.
Probably not.
I know.
Still.
I know. Me and Jeremy are members of Buck. I said I know. Me and Jeremy are members of Bucknuts. I don't know if Ohio State Bucknuts. I don't know if Dallas is. I know Jeremy's not, or Tony's not. But you guys go live stream on there if you want to.
Yeah.
Ohio what?
Ohio State.
You know what?
Bucknuts.
I'm gonna refrain from what I'm going to say because I don't want to bring nastiness into this thing. I'm going to watch my language what he just said. I'm going to let it go. It was too easy. I'll message you guys later with what I say, all right?
All right, brother.
You got it. Sounds good, bro.
All right, Tony, take it easy.
Hey, good talking to you guys too, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Who guys? Go Irish.
See you, buddy.
Take care.
All right, Dallas. I think we're going to roll on out of here. It's almost 7 o'clock. So
Yep.
one thing.
One more. What you got?
Did you know Mike Nugent has a job?
Mike Nugent?
Yeah.
Is it an NFL job or is it a regular job?
Yeah. I'm about to say, was he watching cars?
No, he still has a kicking job.
Oh, really? Where?
The Arizona Cardinals.
Really?
Yes, he just played. He was just playing this past game.
Huge
Wow.
news.
I would have never seen that coming. I figured he was done once he left here.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Dallas. Well, enjoy the call all the time. Enjoy the comments and everything. Hey, did you join the ice bar yet, or you didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Yes.
Vote for Jeff. Vote for Strawberry. Okay, remember that. All right,
Come on, Dallas. You know what's right.
Thanks, buddy. See ya.
Yes.
All right, man. Well, like I said, it's about 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we're overtime, bro. We're working overtime for extra nothing.
Exactly. I think it's time for us to roll on out of here. I had, if you guys know, watch the beginning of the show, I had to change the intro and outro music because YouTube flagged it, which is silly because it's just loops that I was allowed to use at my son. But anyway, whatever. I got new music. We'll see what happens. But invite you guys to join Facebook groups. One of them's the Ice Bar that we all help run. They are Bengals Nation, Bearcats Country, Reds Country, and Cyclones Country. And a new one that we don't run, but we're part of is called the Ohio State Bucknuts. So you get on there. I'll be getting the sound off of this later on tonight and putting it on the podcast. So if you guys want to check it out there, it's on Bean Pod, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Like, rate, and review. I would greatly appreciate it. Follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We are at 741 subscribers. That is awesome. We're trying to roll it as fast as we can to 1,000. So if you guys are just new to the show, join the show, hit that subscribe button, and tell your friends about me. And other than that, Jeremy D, will you do the honor, sir?
I sure will. And I just want to thank Kip from Bucknuts too. If you're watching this, man,
yeah,
awesome. Another great place to be and be around a ton more fans, and we love doing it. We love doing it for you guys. This has been another fun show. It's something about now we got the background, we got some callers coming in. We're doing all this new stuff. It's not all perfect.
The shirts displayed. The shirts.
Yeah, it's all. I mean, it's all coming together. You know, like a puzzle. It's a big puzzle, so it's tough, but we're putting it together slowly.
We're working on it.
Yeah. So thanks, to Bucknuts and, all the Bengals Nation and everybody that watches. We hope you come here and subscribe on YouTube on the channel we can bring you up live. We can see your profile, your picture, whatever, if you want us to
see you in
it.
all of your glory.
Exactly. But other than that, as always, remember one thing, guys, and one thing only. That is, you don't live in Cleveland, you live in Cincinnati, so let's act like it. Tell your friends, tell your family, subscribe to the show. Let's get this thing to 1,000 as quick as we can. Love you guys. Hoo-day.
Hoo-day. And that's just sports, baby. See ya!